You ever notice how nature doesn't rush anything? See, the trees grow in silence, the rivers flow at their own pace, nothing forces itself to bloom like the flowers, everything just becomes when it's time. I think we could learn a lot from that. Recently, as you see, I have been cycling through places like this, open roads, green fields all around, mountains in the distance, and I realize how much peace exists when we stop trying to control everything. Life is like this kind of ride. You move forward one pedal at a time. Sometimes uphill, very hard, sometimes smooth, downhill, but always moving. The view changes as you do. As you move, the views also change. And about people, what can I say about people? People will hate you no matter what you do. Sometimes your aura alone is enough to bother them. They won't show it, not until they find a valid reason to snap. Some of them I know have waited for years. It's wild, right? Me, I think hate, I don't have time for hate, I should say. I either love unconditionally or leave conditionally. I don't think there is in between for me. The funny thing is, when you support someone they don't like, they judge you hard. But when they support someone you don't like, suddenly it's okay for them. That's a double standard. That's the part I don't vibe with. That's not growth. But you know what? You know what? What helps me to rise above all that? Nature. Yes. It reminds me that energy is real. What you put out, you get back. I think that's manifestation, not magic, just some kind of momentum, I guess. Your thoughts are like seeds, and your actions are like water, and most importantly, your patience, that's the sun. So, I'm just here, pedaling forward, loving a little deeper, worrying a little less, and trusting that what's meant for me will come. Not when I chase it, but when I become ready for it. So that's what I believe always. So I'm out here cycling through the countryside near Gothenburg. It's something else, man. Oh man. Tiny red roofed houses, black roofed houses in between the green hills, the sea in the distance, birds singing from every direction, and the wind, you can hear it, right? It's just perfect, soft and alive. It's the kind of place that makes you slow down, not because you have to, but because you want to. Everything, if you see here, it looks still but not silent. As you can hear, nature is always speaking, just not in noise. But I think you can hear the nature speaking, right? And it gets me thinking about life. You know what? I always think good and bad, they are not universal. I mean, what's good for me might not be for you. What you think is wrong might be right in someone else's story, right? So I don't try to be judgmental anymore. I have seen people donate to charity with money they scammed off others. I have seen people go to temples, mosques, churches, and come home and hurt others behind the closed doors. And I have also seen people like uh, like so-called bad habits they have, but still they show up for friends, still speak kind words, still spread love, right? So for me, how to say, it has nothing to do with perfect habits or deeds, right?
గుంటూరు నుంచి గౌతంబక్ దాకా ఎందుకు వచ్చావురా?
ఓకే,
అక్కడికి వెళ్తాలా? కూర్చొని ప్రపంచాన్ని చూస్తే దాని ముందే సుఖం వేరురా కొద్దిగా. వీడికి ప్రపంచాన్ని చూస్తే సుఖాలు కావాలి. ముందు ప్రపంచాన్ని చూద్దాం. సుఖపడటానికే కదరా పుట్టింది. కష్టాలు పడటానికి పడతారా ఏంటి? ప్రపంచాన్ని సుఖం కోసం చూడకూడదు. ప్రపంచాన్ని ప్రపంచంలా చూడాలి. అప్పుడే దాంట్లో సుఖాలు కష్టాలు తెలుస్తాయి. ఇప్పుడు అస్పీడ్ కానీ పోయినారు కొన్ని బాతులు లేవు. అమ్మ ఇండియాలో ఉండి బాతులు కాసుకుంటే పోయేది. ఎంత దూరం వచ్చాం మనం అట్లా. ఒక బాతు కనీసం ఒక 400-500 ఉంటుందా కాస్ట్? ఒక 1000 బాతులు పెంచుకుంటే ఏంటి 50,000 బాతు బాబీకి. నేను ఒకే ఒకసారి బుడాపెస్ట్లో చక్క హాట్ అని చెప్పి తెప్పించాను. హాట్ని యాపన కూడా ఆపలా. పచ్చి హాట్ 2 క్యారెట్ ముక్కలు, 2 దోసకాయ ముక్కలు, 2 టమాటా ముక్కలు తెచ్చి వేసి ఒక రెడ్ వైన్. ఎంతది? ఆల్మోస్ట్ 55 euros ఏమో రెడ్ వైన్ అది. ఓకే, ఇంకో గ్లాసే. కాస్ట్లీ అనమాట. తెప్పించుకున్నా, రెడ్ వైన్ తాగాను. హాట్ చూసి నాకు గుడ్డ ఆగింది. ఇంకా క్యారెట్ ముక్కలు అవి తిని అది అడవి పరిగెత్తాక బిల్లు కట్టేసి. అది ఆప్షన్ ఉంటుంది. అర్థమైందా?
అర్థం కాలే.
I1 ప్లే చేస్తే ఆటోమేటిక్గా పవర్ అని వీడియో రికార్డ్ అయ్యేది ఉంటుంది.
ఓకే, ఆప్షన్ తెలియదు నాకు.
సెట్టింగ్స్లో ఉంటుంది. అది డిఫాల్ట్ అనుకుంటా. ఐ గెస్ ట్రై ఇట్ అవుట్
నెక్స్ట్ టైం. So, so, so who is a good person? Like, how to say? So, for me, a good person is someone who creates a good atmosphere around you. So, for example, who creates a peaceful, joyful vibe wherever they go. You feel better just being around them. It's not about what they do, but it's about what they create, right? So, someone who creates a good atmosphere around you is like, I feel, like they are good. So, that's how I see goodness in other people. And that brings me something also I have noticed, support. For example, especially when you're starting something, support rarely comes from the people you expect. I mean, for example, I have 32 subscribers on my channel, and only 10 of them are people I actually know. The rest are strangers. You know, people who found value in what I shared without even knowing me. So they started subscribing me. I'm not saying like my friends don't care. No, not that. So maybe they just don't know. But see, if you are starting something and if someone knows you are building something and still doesn't support you, not because they disagree, but just because it's you, that's the kind of energy you have to got to watch out for, guys. I'm saying that. See, supporting someone costs nothing, like, but choosing not to just for your ego or envy, that says everything, right? So, uh, I mean, that's how life is all about. So, but I learned a lot. So, I mean, just because you are hurt, you don't have to shut your doors, right? So we can't live life scared of being hurt. I mean, we should let people in, we should let life in. So the right ones will stay, the wrong ones will leave, and both are lessons, and you should learn from your lessons. Yeah, let's keep this aside. So now, as I ride through this breathtaking landscape, green fields, I can see the shoreline here, the wind whispering through my ears. So now this is life, raw, real, unpredictable, but beautiful. Only if we stop trying to control every part of it, right? So I'll keep moving like this bike under me forward, open, present, letting life teach me what it's here to teach. And I hope you do too.